let's say you got lazy and you just want to do everything at once. Okay. How can we do this at once? Well, we just say it's like 1, 2, 2, negative 3, and then put it here, 0, 0. But I can just put the 2 and negative 1 right next to it, because this part, when we do the reduced row echelon form, it's the same exact process, right? Don't you agree? Right. So I can just put this later, and then 5, 11, just like that. Now, if you also imagine what's going to happen as you do the row reduced echelon form, then not only you can see that by doing this you can solve all 3 equations at once, you can also see that this is not really necessary, because whatever you do when you multiply a number or add or subtract anything, it's always going to be 0, 0, right? So that's not really necessary. Okay? So we just have that, and we can just do row reduction echelon form. Right? So what should we do? Take negative 2 of R1, add to R2, replacing R2. So that gives you what? That's like taking twice of the first row and subtracting it from the second. Okay? So first row doesn't change, but it will be 0. Twice of 2 is 4. Negative 3 minus 4 is negative 7. Twice of 2 is 4. Negative 1 minus 4 is negative 5. Twice of 5 is 10. 11 minus 10 is 1. Okay. Now what?
Divide R2 by negative 7.
Yep. Negative 1/7 of R2. And that gives you 1, 2, 2, 5, 0, 1, 5 over 7, and then 1, negative 1 over 7. Okay, now what?
2 times R2, negative 2 times R2 plus R1.
No, no, no. You use this one. Whenever you get the pivot, you subtract off some multiple of that to the other rows to create zeros there. Okay?
I said negative 2 times R2 plus R1.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Right. Okay, I thought you said negative 2 times R1. Okay, good, good. So you do negative 2 times R2, add to R1, go to R1. Right? So that's going to be 1, and then twice, negative 2 times this added to this will be 0. The bottom doesn't change, so let me just copy it. All right, twice of 5, 7 is 10 over 7. This is 14 over 7, so 14 over 7 minus 10 over 7, it will be 4 over 7. Okay, and then negative 2 times 1/7 is positive 2 over 7, and the top will be 35 over 7, right? 35 over 7 minus, no, plus 2 over 7 will be 37 over 7. Okay? That's what you get. And don't forget that 0, 0, okay? All right, so now we have the answer. So A should have what? X equals to 0, Y equals to 0, right? What's the answer to B? X equals to? 4 sevenths. Y equals to? 5 sevenths, right? What's the answer to C? X equals to 37 over 7. Y equals to negative 1/7. Done. So you solve all 3 at once.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Would it ever get like too complicated with fractions to just like do it like regularly before you know this?
Yeah, but you see, try it regularly. You'll see that it's basically the same thing.
And it's not as cool.
It's not as cool. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so yeah, but you end up with the same amount of effort.
Okay.
Yeah, you write slightly less by doing this.